Monday through Friday, I go to work, just like your mom or dad, teacher, or doctor. I work at the health center in an area called Espacio Amigable, which means friendly space. Here, there are lots of books, games, and resources for young people in the community to use. Currently, I'm helping middle school students with their presentations that they are giving about parts of the body for their natural science class. Sometimes, other students stop by to play games, ask me questions, or practice their English. Right now, the space is located in the room of an Instituto Básico, or middle school, but they are constructing a new space in the health center. When I get home from work, I usually spend time with my host family, cook dinner, and read or go online. Sometimes my host family cooks for me, and other times I cook for them. A typical Guatemalan dinner includes eggs, scrambled or over easy, beans, and corn tortillas with coffee and pan dulce, or sweetbread. On Saturdays, I usually do my laundry and spend time with my host family. In Guatemala, it is not very common for people to have washing machines or dryers. Instead, people wash their clothes in what is called a pila. The pila is divided into 3 different parts. In the middle, there is a large sink to hold water. On the right-hand side, there is another sink with a smooth bottom that is used for washing dishes. On the left-hand side, there is a third sink with a grooved bottom that is used for washing clothes. In order to wash my clothes, I first put my dirty laundry into a baño, or large bucket, fill it with water and laundry soap, and let it soak for 30 minutes to an hour. After that, I take each piece of clothing and wash it by applying a laundry soap to my clothes and scrubbing them on the grooves of the pila. Once my laundry is soapy, I use the water from the middle of the pila to rinse out the soap bubbles. When I am done wringing out my clothes, I hang them onto the line to dry. Drying laundry in Guatemala during this time of year is pretty tricky because it's the rainy season. During the rainy season in Guatemala, it rains almost every single afternoon. For this reason, I have to make sure to get up early to wash my clothes, and I have to be ready to go snatch them off the line like a ninja if it starts to rain. While I'm waiting for my clothes to dry, I usually spend time with my host family. Sometimes I watch TV or I play with my host brother Kevin, who is 3 years old. In Guatemala, they watch a lot of American TV. Most of the students who I work with know Dora the Explorer and The Simpsons. Last week, I even watched Lizzie McGuire in Tangled in Spanish. Sunday is Dia del Mercado, or Market Day. Every Sunday morning, I get up early and take a camioneta, or bus, to the next town over to buy my food from the market. Camionetas are actually school buses that have been driven from the United States to Guatemala, and they're used for public transportation. Every bus driver has a chauffeur, or driver, and an ayudante, or helper. The camioneta only stops for a few seconds to let people on, and they do not pay until the ayudante comes around to collect their money. The bus ride from my town to the market costs 2 quetzales, which is the Guatemalan currency. 2 quetzales is equivalent to 25 cents in the United States. On market day, they close several of the streets near the Central Park and fill the roads with different stands where people sell anything from fruits and veggies to umbrellas and dressers. Nothing has a price tag, and you have to regatear, or bargain, the price of anything you want to buy. I go around to different vendors and buy vegetables like tomatoes, carrots, and onions, and I visit the indoor market to buy meat at the carniceria, or butcher, and bread from the panaderia, or bakery. Once I have made all of my purchases, I head back to the camioneta with my costales, which are reusable bags made from plastic, full of food for the week. When I get back to my house, I usually unpack all of my purchases and relax after another full and exciting week in Guatemala.